Yo, just a quick disclaimer. Cigarettes, cannabis, alcohol, and profanity come with age limits and rules depending on where you are. If you choose to use them, do it responsibly and stay mindful of the health risks. We are not here to promote misuse. Take care of yourself and make informed decisions.
Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode. Hope you all watched the last episode. I know it was pretty long. It was not pretty long, it was super long.
Yeah, yeah, too long. Yeah, had to be done. What's this all about now?
Oh yeah, I know it's pretty late, but I had to get you out of bed for this. So he has no idea, but I just stumbled. I mean, a lot of people are posting about it, but I'm pretty shocked that you don't know about this. So the first video that I'm going to show you is how I stumbled upon it. Okay.
It is illegal to jerk off on a commercial airline flight. Krishna Kunapali. He was an Indian national flying from Abu Dhabi to Boston, and he sees this attractive woman from behind, and his mind starts rolling. There's a seat empty next to her. He plops down next to her, and he tells her how beautiful she is. And he begins stroking her hair and telling her that he's very, very wealthy and that he would pay her $5,000 to sleep with him. Layla turns him down. She's having none of it. Then he takes out his cell phone and starts taking pictures of her. She's losing it. He actually goes back to his seat, and there's people sitting around him. A dude looks over, and Krishna is pleasuring himself in his seat. And Krishna looks over, makes eye contact with the dude, and then pulls the blanket up over him, but continues doing his thing to himself. So the guy tells the flight attendant what's going on. The flight attendant, because it's a half-empty flight, clears everyone out from that section and reassigns them to different seats so Krishna can have some alone time in daylight.
Why?
Now you know why I got you out of bed?
Why reassign them to different seats? Why wasn't his ass kicked out of the plane?
It's in the air.
Oh, yeah.
This is happening during the flight.
Okay. Then what happened? What happened then?
And they land in Boston. Some very, very lucky FBI agents escort Krishna off the plane.
Okay, so this is how I discovered it, but I did like do more research.
With
But
a name like Krishna.
Kunapali.
Yeah, name like Krishna. But what? He just wait.
I think I broke Ronix.
He
I broke Ronix for sure. Bro,
he found this. Looked at her from behind. Found her attractive from behind.
yeah,
Walks up to her.
yeah,
Tells her his name is Krishna
yeah.
and that he wants to pay $5,000.
No, so he goes and sits next to her first, according to like the video that we just watched. And he's like, "You're beautiful," blah blah blah. And then
starts stroking her hair.
yeah, he offers her five G's USD to do the mattress polo, and she says no, obviously. And then he then starts stroking her hair, takes his phone out, takes pictures of her,
And then goes back to his seats in the seat and just starts, doing
touching himself. Yes. Yes.
And he looks at the other guy across and
Yes.
it's like
He's touching himself
and
and he's maintaining eye contact with another guy sitting down the next.
where do these people come from?
Apparently India.
Disgusting.
And he was flying from Abu Dhabi to Boston.
From what? And then he got down in Boston.
Yeah.
FBI escorts him.
Yeah, because it's illegal to jerk off on a plane, right? Like, it's illegal.
He should have shipped his black ass to wherever fucking he came from.
He's not black, he's brown. Okay.
XP, I'm Dhrityatri. Today we're going to discuss about a disturbing incident abroad. An international flight from Abu Dhabi to Boston where an Indian-American man, Krishna Kunapali, engaged in lewd act that left fellow passengers shocked. This troubling case not only raises serious concern about the passenger's safety but also the adequacy of punishments for such violations. Krishna Kunapali, a 39-year-old man of Indian origin, pleaded guilty to lewd acts on a flight bound for the United States. Now, this particular journey from Abu Dhabi to Boston turned into an ordeal for those on board when Kanupalli began his disturbing behavior, starting with invading the personal space of a female passenger. According to reports, he initially touched her hair and took photographs without her permission, making her visibly uncomfortable. As if this invasion of privacy weren't enough, Kanupalli's action escalated.
First, I just thought, so first when I saw the video, I just thought it was just like some, AI generated YouTube reels because like there are a lot of reels like this. But then I went deeper.
Yeah, but what provoked him to do such a thing? Like he's an Indian American. Don't they have legal places out there that they can go and do these things like like properly? Like institutions like business houses that they can do this thing at. Why does he have to do that on a plane?
I don't know, man.
And she didn't call out to the air hostess saying, "Hey,
No, she just turned him down. She was like, yo, no. So, like, apparently, like, from two, three different sources, what I could, like, find. So, first he goes and sits down next to her, like, invades her space, and he, like, offers her, like, 5 Gs USD, and is like, I have a lot of money. I can pay you, like, 5 bands, and, like, we can smash. She's like, no. Then he touches her hair, tells her that you're beautiful, and he takes his phone out, takes a picture of her, goes back to his seat, and he starts touching himself.
he publicly shamed and his company should be notified about these kind of actions because that's what they did to someone else also in the US because they notified him and then he was sacked off from his company. And now, given the political things that are going on in US, cancel his citizenship. Doesn't matter even if he was born there. Just cancel him. He doesn't belong there. Simple as that.
I mean, like, dude, like, I don't understand, like, how
Send it.
people, like, it's very triggering that people just feel like it's okay for them to just, like, go and, like, invade people's privacy, number one. And, like, dude, I kind of, like, I don't know, it's kind of very degrading to just go up to a woman and be like, yo, I'm gonna pay you and let's smash. Like, no context, like zero context. If she's a 308, it's a different thing.
Yeah. I mean, even then,
If
you
she's
can't-
selling, like if it's a lady selling box, it's a different thing.
Different thing,
That's their job. But this is just like a normal interaction on an aeroplane.
Yeah. And there are people around. I mean, don't he? I mean, forget his right to say what he wants to say and all of that. But then
Yeah.
doesn't he have that decency? Apparently not, because that's what people do in India. They don't have no decency. They think that whatever we do, like who's somebody else to question me on what I do? Hell, man, it's crazy.
And then he pleads guilty to it after that.
And then he pleads guilty. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, his blood rush, yeah, his blood then went to his brains. So he's like, oh yeah, damn, my other side did it. It wasn't me, my alter ego.
Bro, what?
Shocking those around him. Two male passengers witnessed Kanupalli's uncomfortable behavior under a blanket and then fully exposing himself. His action crossed all the boundaries of decency and personal space, leaving passengers with no choice but to report his behavior to flight attendants. Meanwhile, flight attendants, once alert him, promptly informed law enforcement to be on standby for Kanupalli's arrival in Boston. Upon landing, Kanupalli was taken into custody, facing serious accusation of public indecency and invasion of privacy, a set of charges that underscores how seriously such behavior is treated. Yet, the consequences he faced has raised a lot of questions. The Department of Justice released a statement detailing Kanupalli's punishment. He was sentenced to 2 years of probation, ordered to pay $5,000 fine, and required to delete all the photographs that he took of the female passenger. Additionally, he is banned from contacting the victim, though many feel that this particular penalty falls really short of what such a bizarre violation deserves. So, what does this punishment mean in terms of airline safety? Let's discuss about that.
I mean, like, this is more like a slap on the wrist. I mean, like, this is like, dude,
He has a lot of money. He was willing to pay her 5 grand, but now he has to pay the government 5 grand. So why? I mean, it's not really a punishment. It's not. It's just like, oh, this is peanuts. It's fine. This is what I offer to everyone. That kind of thing. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy, like, and like the fact that the government is very lenient. I mean, like, why probation? Like, isn't like, bro, as much as I know that public nudity is a big no-no in America. So I feel like there should be like way stricter action, especially like the fact that people couldn't even leave being in aeroplane. Like, think about this, bro. Like, first of all, is the lady sitting there. She had like, dude, you're in your seat. What can you do? The airplane's in the air. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is this guy is so fucking disgusting. He's jacking off whilst looking at another dude. He's maintaining eye contact.
No, damn, that's traumatizing.
And then he takes off the blanket and exposes himself. Did you not catch that part?
Yeah, but he did. Oh,
So he's sitting like, let's just take like, for example, this is the left aisle and this is the right aisle. Okay. This is the blanket, he's doing his thing, and he just turns, okay, and he looks. And then he takes off the blanket, exposes himself while maintaining eye contact.
Indians, why?
And he felt like it's totally like, I don't understand like how do people think that they have this privilege. Like, people just think that they're way too privileged, bro. Like, I don't understand like what kind of like, I don't understand the angle on this, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, how do people just think that it's so right to just go and violate people's space?
I don't even have words like to react to this. What with this? Damn, it must have traumatized a lot of people out there.
Bro, imagine if you were sitting next to this, you were on that aisle, and he's making eye contact with you.
And man, there are kids in the plane as well. This is that's stupid. And from Abu Dhabi to
Boston.
to Boston,
That's a long ass
it's
flight.
a long flight. Like, what was stopping him from doing? I mean, like, he wanted to join the Mile High Club just by himself. Like, did he want to do her on the plane?
I think so, with the angle he was going with. He thought he was the Rizzler, the way he went in. But then he just became the Jizzler.
And then did he climax?
Yeah.
Like on the seat in front of him?
I mean, they didn't specify those details. I mean,
because they let him
continue
with what he was doing. So he obviously must have. Oh,
that's what
hell,
I think.
bro.
Like that's the reason why he exposed himself.
Why am I even asking these questions? What the fuck is wrong with me? The hell, dude? Oh man.
Anyways, that's still not bad.
Despite his shocking behavior, Kanupalli was not barred from future flights, a decision that many are questioning. Now, in case of a serious in-flight misconduct, airlines and regulatory bodies are often urged to enforce strict consequences, including lifetime flight bans, specifically for such acts. In recent times, cases of in-flight disturbance and inappropriate passenger behavior has seen a concerning rise.
So this was not strict. So this action wasn't enough for them to put him on the no-fly zone. So what does he have to like murder somebody to be on the no-fly zone?
No, there was this American female who started swearing in one of those transit buses that get you to the airline, and they took her off the bus.
Oh, you're talking about the one on Google,
Yeah.
the one that she was like cussing at the Indian family.
Indian
Yeah.
They took her off the bus. They put her
He
on.
was just being racist. Man.
Yeah, and then they put her on the no-fly list.
That's what I'm saying. So
Why
is
wasn't
this
he?
a money game? Is this like I don't understand because this is way worse than racism, man. Like I don't see why isn't this dude being put on the no-fly zone?
He should be on the no. He should not be allowed to return to that country. He should be barred from that country. Man, people.
No, I'm just saying like in general, he should not be allowed to fly like the no-fly zone.
Yeah,
Sorry, the no-fly list.
yeah. Like there was this, some of our Indians, especially Goans, they are on cruise ships. So there was one of them
Yeah.
who was indecent on a cruise ship with
Yeah.
with two women or something like that.
Oh, damn.
The court in UK told him that he can't ever join any cruise ship in his life. He can never go to sea again. That's it. He can never even step foot into UK.
I mean, like, that's crazy, dude. Like, think about it. Like, this dude just thought it was cool enough to just get up. Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I don't understand. Like, how do people think that they have this entitlement or, like, this privilege to just go and do this? Like, it's very fucked.
Even if you have that Etihad kind of capsule seating or something, it's still indecent.
Bro, in general, you shouldn't be doing this publicly, like, especially in an aeroplane. Like, dude, fuck the joking off part, dude. Like, look at the first thing that he does. He thinks he's so entitled and privileged, he can just get up, go to a woman just because she's pretty or like a model or whatever. Go up to her, offer her money to get some. She refuses it. He thinks he has the right to touch her hair. That's what, like, dude, you're just looking at the part of where he just jerked off. You're forgetting the part where he touches her, takes his phone out, takes pictures of her, goes back to his seat, and starts jerking off.
And this guy's a Tamilian.
No idea.
Yeah, his surname is Tamilian. Or he's some South Indian guy. He's either a Tamilian or he's from Kerala. From the looks of it, doesn't seem like more of Kerala, but mostly Tamilians. There are a lot of Tamilians that go to the US.
Bro, it's regardless of where or what or who, bro. I just mean, like, it's not just like this guy. There are so many
These are
people
highly
doing it.
educated people. These people thrive on education. Tamilians and people from Calcutta,
Yeah.
they thrive on education. Like education is their life goal basically. And they act like this. They don't have control over their own emotions. They can't even act decent in a public gathering. What the hell?
Bro, it's not even a public gathering. It's just a flight
Just
from
a flight, yeah.
one country to another country.
If you're that hyped up, have a drink, mellow down, have a beer or something, you know.
Yeah, so
These are the kind of people that push me forward to support what Trump is doing. Actually, it's a good thing that what Trump is doing. Ban these Indians from India. If they really really qualify.
I mean, he did the whole golden card thing. I briefly read
Yeah.
about the gold card thing where you have to pay about, I forgot, it was,
500 million.
oh,
500 million.
I'm not sure.
500 million. Approximately 500 million. Yeah, if they really qualify, if they really have this thing, that they come with that credibility, then okay, not
But see,
everybody is a Sundar Pichai.
I mean, but like that's the thing, bro. Like just these few people. Like I mean, like I said in the last episode as well. Like there are like the handful of Indians that are actually like properly
That's the
well maintained. But then just because of that, I mean, people like this, the rest of that, the actual Indians who are trying to travel and make it out there, they have to face with like so much of racism and stuff.
that's the cockiness of these Indians. They think that just because few Indians have reached that high paying caliber jobs and they are on highest positions like the CEO of Google,
Yeah.
the director of the FBI. They think that because one Indian or two Indians have achieved it up there, then it classifies that all the other Indians can turn
Yeah,
into that.
nah, bro.
No,
I mean, like, yeah, people can do it if they act right and get their shit together, but like the entitlement, like the issue that I see is like this is just becoming like, oh, one of us did it, so like the whole like that's I feel like just because of like as you said, like a few handful of Indians have actually done some good shit, and now the rest of the nation or the rest of the Indians feel like they're entitled to this.
this is a bloody parasite mentality. One fellow gets a sweet part of the pie. Everybody wants that, but you're not getting it. Even though you reach there, you're in that land. You do whatever you want to do. It still doesn't entitle you to do any of this shit. I'm sure that the guys who are up there also will agree that they will disagree with this kind of
Bro,
behavior.
nobody is
Anyone is
gonna agree to this,
yeah.
bro. Nobody in the right mind is ever gonna agree to this kind of behavior, bro. This is just straight up disgusting.
And just 2 years of probation to do what? What is he
Yeah,
going to do?
exactly, bro. This the
What, serve in soup
dude,
kitchens?
I don't know, bro. It'll probably be like sweep or do some community service or something like that, bro. It won't even be that severe. That's what I'm saying. Like the law has just it's like a slap on the wrist, bro. It's not even that severe. He's not even gonna take it seriously.
Yeah, he's not going to take it seriously. He's going to probably get after 6 months go and file for reduction of that probation time.
And it's just $5,000.
$5,000.
And he
Yeah.
offered her, like you said, like he offered her the same money.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is not going to affect him in any way.
Okay, $5,000 to the government. Okay, fine. But then offer compensation to all the other passengers. You should
Exactly.
compensate all the
Compensate
other.
the guy he looked at.
Yeah.
Compensate the woman that he traumatized.
Compensate
Dude,
the airlines.
all he has to do is delete the pictures. What about the trauma that she had to go through?
Yeah.
What about that experience and that situation that she was put in?
Yeah. The air hostess, like they must have obviously glanced and
Obviously,
while
bro,
they
like,
were moving people
dude,
around.
if like think about it, now if he's like doing it, looking at this guy, looking at the other guy, they're calling out to the air hostess. Obviously, the air hostess has glanced over,
Has glanced over,
and
yeah.
at the end of it, it is also said that he exposed himself completely.
Completely, exactly.
Which is insane. I mean, like, this dude needs to be locked up. Just lock his ass up, throw the book at him, book him, be done with it. Like, this kind of behavior should not be tolerated in such a light way. Like, just book him, like, straight up. But it's crazy. It's just crazy that he just has to do that.
Yeah, I mean, even if someone, I mean, if one of the women could have been a bit brutal with him also, he couldn't have a comeback to say anything that oh she assaulted me or something.
Bro, that in no way would
No
have
way,
held up in court.
yeah,
No
no way would have
freaking
held up.
way is that gonna hold up in court.
Almost the son should have just poured some hot water over him and tossed something on him or something, kept throwing shit at him or something like that. 'Cause-
Yeah, but I mean, like in that situation, also keep in mind that you're also flying at the same time, and like it's a long ass flight, man.
yeah,
Think about it.
and he's on a seat that has two more.
Yeah. The
That
aisles,
seats two more.
the aisle
Basically.
seats, yeah, like
Yeah.
the one, like
So
the row seats.
he's basically in the middle.
Yeah,
Bro.
he didn't even fly business. Like if he was flying first or like you said, an Etihad capsule, it still wouldn't be fine.
Still
but at
wouldn't be
least
fine,
it
yeah.
would be like a little more decent to the people around.
Yeah. Or if you're that horny or something, go to the bloody lavatories. You know, if it's a long flight, you can't hold it in. Fucking okay, go to the bloody lavatory, spend your time there. You can ask to bump your seat up amidst flight.
Yeah, if there is open flights,
Yeah.
like open seats in business or first when you're flying, especially long flights
Yeah,
like this,
yeah.
they do provide the
They do
service
provide.
of bumping your.
They
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
keep 2 to 4 seats in reserve.
Yeah,
that way.
always like unless it's like a super book flight, which is very rare.
No, but this guy is a cheap ass Indian. Doesn't want to pay that money. He's like, why do
No,
I
but
have to
but
pay?
he said it to her, no, that I'm a very wealthy Indian.
Yeah, he's wealthy that way, but money comes out stringently.
I mean, if he was that wealthy, why didn't he like just get a first class or a business class ticket?
Yeah. I mean, a better gesture if you want to really hit on this chick is like bump her seat to first class and bump your seat to first class as well. And then probably send over flowers, do the nice gesture, and get
Now
on
see
the
now
good side.
that now you're thinking in a very G way, like the
Yeah.
way we would do it.
Yeah,
But now you got like see that's the thing, bro. If like everyone would think that way and act a certain way, we wouldn't have people like this doing shit like this.
what is this? You think supermarket store just go up to the female or what's your MRP? What's your price tag?
What the fuck? I mean, like that's the thing, dude. It was like a straight up objectifying issue right there, bro. It's I really like the thing is I'm very like usually I know what to say or react, but I'm still like even though I've like gone over this content like so many times already, I still have no words. Like I still like can't process like what makes a human go to that point.
I swear, if I had seen that in the flight, I would have gotten up and slammed something on it. Seriously, I would have, knocked his little senior to a fucking.
Wait, wait, what?
Yeah, I would have like
Okay.
when he's in the middle of
No,
jerking
your
off,
hand movement was a little
I would have
sus right there.
ripped the plate off, ripped the fucking the foldable thing
Yeah,
that's there in front and whacked him blind with it. I swear.
yeah, but then that would be assault.
I don't care. He's fucking with my brains. I mean, if he's only gonna get 1 year, 2 years of probation and $5,000 fine, I think I can get away with something lesser than that.
Nah, man. Assault is still assault in America.
It'll be worth it even if they send my ass back.
No, bro, they'll probably throw the book at you and send you to jail. So, yeah, so would you, anything else you would want to add to this?
I have no words.
And
My-
yeah, you were just chilling in bed, and I'm like, yo, let's do a video. This is why I was like, we have to do a video today.
my eyes. My eyes. No, no,
It's
no.
crazy.
These people will never learn. Teaching them, giving them rehab is not going to help. They just need to be sent back to where they came from. You know, they've all heard this line. Go back to where you came
I
from.
mean, you're kind of being a little racist.
Yes, I have to be. Like some of the Indians over here, I have to be because they don't realize that they're in 2025. They still think that this is back in the day from like the 70s or the 60s where you could do anything. Women have to be submissive. They have to do whatever the man says. So the fuck is wrong with these people?
Oh, you're talking about the Indians that
Yeah,
we've come across here.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that was crazy. That was actually crazy. So the other day we were actually taking a swim in our pool in our
Locality.
yeah, in our complex, and we're just chilling, doing our thing, and out of nowhere, all we hear is this gnarly ass spitting sound into a tissue, and then the tissue is just thrown into the swimming pool.
Man, and that stunk up the whole place. They had to shut down for
Yeah, the
maintenance.
pool was shut for a day.
Was
It's
shut for a
sad.
day. They always, they maintain it like once a week or something like that. They had to shut the very next day because the sting was
Like
there.
we had to leave, like we just swam, and literally in like 10-15 minutes, that disgusting chewing tobacco had spread in the entire pool. So it was traumatizing. I came home and I took like 3 showers. I showered 3 times after that.
Yeah, same. I spent like at least 45 minutes
Crazy.
in the
Yeah,
shower.
dude, that was crazy. So yeah, I mean, I'm just disappointed, bro. Like it's very triggering. Plus, like the thing is, I don't really know what to say because I'm just triggered with this whole situation. But
I have a disgust towards this community. I have a disgust, and actually, that resentment.
yeah,
Yeah. Now there is no level that can take that away from me. I have a resentment. I have a resentment. Now deal with it. Now it's like this is me. Deal with it.
yeah.
I don't like Indians, and I'm never going to like these kind of Indians. There may be one or two people, and for me to like handpick them and to say, okay, you qualify, it's going to take a lot. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, you all stay safe. And if you do come across stuff like this, just bust out your phone, take a video, take a picture, whatever, and then just smack the person, bro. Like, don't even think about it. Just like I'm not trying to promote violence, but like, dude, this is crossing every boundary. Like, straight up, this is crossing every freaking boundary that there is.
I mean, if it's only offensive to you, to one person, then you're assaulting the guy. Okay, you can get in trouble. But if it's a public indecency,
Yeah, this is a complete public
you standing up for the majority of the
Yeah.
crowd and as well as the staff of that
Yeah.
place, I don't think it comes under assault. I don't think so. It should come under assault.
I mean, you're still hitting another human. I mean, I'm not all down for like human violence and stuff, but like this stuff, yeah, Just beat his ass, man. Like jump, break his ass, break your foot up in that dude's ass, man. No, like it's the right thing to do. Like
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is. Yeah. Man, this is really
Yeah.
traumatizing. I need some time to
Yeah,
process this.
I'm gonna be yeah. I think we're gonna take a break for a bit after this. Like just need to deal with this in our
Lost for words.
exactly
Really
like
silent
I've
for
been
some time.
very spaced out after like just seeing all of this, man. Anyways, do let us know what you'll think down there. Drop us a comment, whatever, about like share your thoughts and views on this incident. And we will be taking a few days off after this episode, so you might have a episode probably next week or like a something next week. But yeah, also do check out the YouTube shorts. We've started doing YouTube shorts of IRL walking around, and yeah, peace.